Hello, my dear student friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to discuss about some of the applications of M and N circles. Okay. Basically, there are two types of uses uh, uh, using M and N circles. First one is gain adjustment. We can adjust the gain using M circles. The another advantage, another use is to determine the closed loop frequency response from the open loop system. Okay, from the open loop system. Let's start our session. So yesterday we have been seeing the different circles and its center and radius. We determined the centers and radius of the M and N circles, constant M and N circles. So the main use of major use of the M circle and the N circles are gain adjustments using M circle and to determine the closed loop frequency response. Okay. So let us consider first we will discuss the procedure how to design the gain, how to adjust the gain using M circle. So let us consider first a polar plot and the M circle. Okay. So this is a polar plot. First we have to draw polar plot. Okay. Polar plot. So this is M circle, constant M circle. So this is the radius. Here AB is the radius. AB is the radius. Sorry, AC is the radius. So what is the radius of the this AB is the radius. What is the radius value? The radius value is M by 1 minus M square, right? M by 1 minus M square. That is AC. Okay, that is AC. AC is the radius of the circle, M circle. So whose value is M by 1 minus M square. Then what is the theta? So theta is the angle. Okay, theta is the angle inscribed in the triangle, right angle triangle. This is the angle inscribed in a right angle triangle. Okay, so face angle. So what is theta here? From this triangle in triangle, right angle triangle. Sorry. Consider the right angle triangle. Okay, consider this right angle triangle. OCA. So OA is the hypotenuse, OC, AC is the radius. Okay, so what is sin theta? Sin theta equal to opposite side. Okay, sin theta equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So AC by OA. AC by OA. Am I right? AC by OA. So this is M circle. This is M circle. This is the radius of the circle. The center point of the circle from this origin is what is the center of the circle from the origin? Okay, the center of the circle in the negative region is M square by 2. M square, this distance. So the center is M square by 1 minus M square, comma 0. So comma 0. The center. This is the center point. So the x coordinate value is m square divided by 1 minus m square. Y is 0. Okay, because it is lying on the negative real axis. Okay, these are all the parameters. So according to the alternate triangle, this will be theta. This is also theta. Okay, so remaining thing, this is a right angle triangle. So this angle is 90 minus theta. Okay, so this is the straight line O and K. Let us can have L. Yes, have L or T. Okay, so this is a tangent. So we can represent the tangent as T. That is for easy identification. Tangent T. Okay, tangent T. OT is the tangent drawn on the circle where the radius meets at the point C. So we have to draw a tangent line OT, which makes the which touches the circle. Okay, the circle at point C. Okay, touches the circle at point C. So while drawing the tangent, it makes an angle theta, whose theta is sin theta equal to AC by OA. AC by OA. Understand? AC by OA. So the procedure is first we have to draw the circle with the radius value. Okay. So we have to draw, then draw the polar plot. So draw the polar plot. So as usual, when omega is 0, what is the magnitude? Magnitude is infinity. So for this such polar plot is omega is 0, magnitude is infinity. So this point, when omega is infinity, magnitude is 0. Okay, so then it will definitely meet this and this curve. Okay, this is called cross frequency. Okay, so this point is the cutoff point. Clear? So the this is in polar plot. This is minus 180 degree line, minus 180 degree line. So when omega from 0 to infinity, it crosses the minus 180 degree. So that point is called omega PC. That is phase crossover frequency. What is phase crossover frequency? The frequency at which the value is, the angle is minus 180 degree. So the magnitude, okay, the magnitude corresponding to the omega PC will be the this distance. So this is the say g of j omega, magnitude of j omega at omega Understand? So the line drawn OT at an angle of theta on the negative real axis. So that is called a theta, right? So I already mentioned theta, sin theta equal to AC by OA. AC is the radius of the circle. OA is the distance between the center and the point origin, right? Let us substitute the values. The center point is AC. That AC is m by 1 minus m square. What is OA? The OA equal to m square by 1 minus m square. Center point 1 minus m square. Understand? So now what is OB? OB. So from O to B, the OB is, you can tell OB equal to OA minus AB. See here, this OB, this O distance, this B and C is the normal point, okay, the vertical point drawn from the tangent. So from this tangent, a vertical line drawn to the negative real axis, that point is B. So what is the value of OB? So OB can be calculated from OA minus AB, What is AB? According to this triangle, OA, what is AB? The AB is equal to OA AC. Okay, this is opposite side, sine AC sine theta. Okay, AC sine theta. What is AC? AC OB is what? AC minus AB. Okay, so AC is what? AC is the radius into sine theta. What is sine theta? 1 by m. Okay, sine theta is 1 by m. So first we calculate sine theta, then we proceed. So first let us calculate sine theta equal to AC. AC, what is AC? AC is m by 1 minus m square. M by 1 minus m square divided by what is OA? So OA is OA is m square, right? OA m square divided by 1 minus m square. Almost this cancel, this cancel. So we will be getting 1 by m. Okay. So sine theta equal to 1 by m. So theta equal to sine inverse of 1 by m. So if you know the m value, then you can easily determine the value of theta. This is one step. Then we find the OB. OA. What is OA? OA is m square divided by 1 minus m square minus AC. What is AC? M by 1 minus m square into sine theta. So this formula. So sine theta is 1 by m. M cancel. So take LCM for this. 1 minus m square. So m square minus 1. M square minus 1. If you interchange this, become minus 1. So OB equal to minus 1. What do you understand from this? See here, this point B is minus 1 comma 0. So this is the point according to, this is the point where the maximum, okay, the phase angle will be maximum. So that this point can be called omega r. So that is the maximum frequency, phase crossover frequency. So if in that case, say, if normally, if the polar plot crosses less than minus 1 means system is stable, right? If it crosses away from the minus 1 point, it is unstable. Okay, so that is Nyquist point. Okay, minus 1 comma 0 is called a Nyquist point. Understand or not? So the point B is at a distance of minus 1. So definitely the point center of the circle will be more than minus 1. More than minus 1. As per this discussion, more than minus 1. So the point B gets located on the negative real axis at minus 1 comma 0. The factor by which the gain can be adjusted to obtain the desired value of magnitude can be ascertained. Can be ascertained. Understand? Or not? The steps to determine the gain, the various steps to determine the gain using M circle is as follows. So, என்னென்ன steps நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Okay. Procedure to determine the gain. So first step, what are the steps we have to follow? First, draw polar plot. Normally, draw the polar plot. Being k equal to 1. Okay, this is the assumed value. Okay, or you can assume any value, that also possible. Always we assume k equal to 1. Then calculate theta. Okay, calculate theta from the formula. Sin theta equal to 1 by m. So, okay. Then draw a line for the angle theta. Okay, draw a line. புரியுதா? Step by step பாருங்க. Line from the origin at angle theta. Okay, at angle theta. Okay, with respect to negative real axis. Okay, first next draw. Then third step is draw a circle. With center on negative real axis. Okay, so that we have to draw a circle with the center, so that the circle touches the line. Okay, the draw line. Let us have the line value as, say, line. Draw a line from the origin at angle theta. Name it as OT. The line OT. Okay. So what we have to do, draw the circle with center on negative real axis, which touches the circle, draw a line center negative real axis which touches the line OT, touches the line OT. That becomes called tangent. It can be called as tangent. Okay, touches the tangent to the line, OT. Also touches the tangent line and also touches the polar plot. Prida, step by step. Polar plot. So this is the next step. So from the point C, the tangent, the touching point C, from the point, so touches the polar plot OT. So draw a line center negative origin which touches the line OT and also touches the polar plot. The point is called, can name the plot point. Point C. Let it be point C. Point C. Let it be point C. Clear? Then from the point point C, draw a particular line. Draw a perpendicular line. Draw a line perpendicular to C line. Draw a line. This line we say, you see here. Now we have to draw. See, first to draw a tangent for an angle of theta with it touches the point C here. Also touches the point the polar plot. See here. So from C, we have to draw a line CB perpendicular to the negative real axis. Okay. From the point C, draw. We will see next. Draw a draw a line. The name it as CB. Okay, perpendicular to negative real axis. Okay, this is the next step. Now calculate the required value of gain. Okay, next step is we have to determine, we have to calculate the required value of gain as follows. So gain K. So how to calculate K? The K value, simple formula. So the K, gain K equal to assumed value of gain. Initially we assumed one value, no, that is 1. We assumed as 1, or we can take any assumed value. Any assumed value of gain for which the polar plot drawn divided by polar plot drawn divided by OB, length OB. Okay, so this is called the gain value of K. The value of K from the polar plot, assuming the value. Initially we assume say K equal to 1. So 1 and length OB. So which is length OB? This OB. So what is OB? This is called, OB is the value of resonant, that is the maximum crossover frequency. That is called crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency is here. So what is phase crossover frequency? The polar plot crosses the negative real axis at a minus 180 degree, right? So let us see one example, then so that you can easily understood. So the overload transfer function of the unity feedback system is given, okay, by G of S H of S equal to K divided by S into S plus 1 S plus 5. Determine the value of K for which m will be equal to 2. So solution, okay. So solution. So what is the solution? Understand? Solution. So what is solution? Solution. So first we have to find the frequency transfer function for the given system. Being h of s is 1, so g of s, so g of j omega equal to, also the assumption is assume k equal to 1. So by assuming k equal to 1, we draw j omega into j omega plus 1. Okay, then j omega plus 5. Understand? So what is the phase angle? First find the magnitude and phase angle. So what is the magnitude of j omega? Magnitude of j omega equal to 1 divided by omega into square root of omega square plus 1 into omega square plus 25. Okay, so this is the phase. Okay, this is the formula for finding the actually I already mentioned many times, before drawing any frequency response plot, check the equations whether it is in which format, right? So what is the format it is? So this is in okay, no problem, no issue. We can also do directly, no problem, because we are not going to exact polar plot. So here phase angle of g of j omega. So phase angle of g of j omega. So what is that? For the numerator 0 degree, denominator j term minus 90 degree. This term minus tan inverse of omega minus tan inverse of omega by 5, that is 0.2 omega. So we calculated phase and magnitude. Let us find what is the value of magnitude and phase angle for two frequency ranges. So when omega is 0, when omega sorry, so when omega equal to 0, what is the magnitude? Magnitude is infinity. What is the phase angle? So phase angle is omega 0, 0. Okay. So tan inverse of 0, tan inverse of 0. When omega is 0, magnitude is infinity, phase angle is minus 90. Okay, so phase angle is minus 90, minus 90 degree. Okay, when omega is infinity, what is the magnitude? Magnitude is 0. What is the phase angle? Minus 270. Okay, minus 270. So so what is the tentative polar plot? So the rough polar plot. So rough polar plot will be like this. So when omega is 0, magnitude is infinity at minus 90 degree. Okay, 0, minus 90, minus 180 degree, minus 270 degree. Okay, then 360. So it starts from here and goes and settles at the 0. So here omega is 0, magnitude is infinity. Here omega is infinity, magnitude is 0. So what is the phase crossover frequency? Okay, so omega PC. So how to find omega PC? So to find omega PC, so determine omega PC. To determine omega PC, okay, equate the phase angle equal to minus 180 degree. So what is the phase angle expression? Minus 180 degree equal to minus 90 minus tan inverse of omega minus tan inverse of 0.2 omega. Okay, so this, if you bring this cancel, it becomes minus 90. So tan this comes to here. So 90 tan inverse of omega plus tan inverse of easily 2 omega equal to 90 degree. Apply tan on both sides. Apply tan tangent. Okay, tan on both sides. On both sides. What we'll get? So this we have to apply tan A plus B formula. Okay, so tan A plus B formula. What is tan A plus B? Tan of A plus tan of B. So apply tan on both sides. What we get here? Tan inverse of omega plus tan inverse of 0.2 omega equal to tan 90 degree. So if this is A, this is A, this is B. So what is tan A? Tan inverse omega. B is 0.2 omega. So tan of A plus B equal to omega plus 0.2 omega divided by 1 minus omega into 0.2 omega equal to infinity. So let us have this infinity as 1 by 0. Anything by 0 is infinity. So cross multiply these two. What we'll get? We'll get 1 minus 0.2 omega square. 1 minus 0.2 omega square equal to 0. Okay, you replace P by PC. So this becomes 1. So 1 divided by 0.2. So omega PC square equal to 1 divided by 0.2. Okay, what is 1 divided by 0.2? 5. So omega PC, the phase crossover frequency equal to root 5, which is plus or minus 2.24. Yeah, so we always take this value positive, right? Because it is varying from omega, varying from 0 to infinity. So take omega PC as positive, 2.24. So let us calculate the magnitude at this phase crossover frequency. What is the magnitude at this phase crossover frequency? Okay, calculate M magnitude at omega PC. Okay, magnitude at omega PC. Understand or not? So this is responsible for calculating the gain margin. Okay, so magnitude at omega PC. So what is magnitude at PC? Omega PC equal to 1 divided by 2.24 square root of 2.24 square plus 1, then 2.24 whole square plus 25. So the MPC will be getting around 30. Okay, so we'll be getting get 30.3. Okay, this value is 30.3. Almost the value is 30.3. Understand? So the value of length, okay? Understand or not? So first we draw this line. This line is, this point is say at this point the K value is 30.3. Okay, that is okay. This distance, this value is this point omega PC is, this is equal to 2.24. Corresponding magnitude is 30.3. Okay, 30.3. Understand or not? So the OB value is 1 by K. Okay, so 1 by K. So from OB it is 1 by K. Let's see the magnitude. Then let's see the graph. So this is the graph. Now we have to draw. So after this finding this, we can draw a line OT. Okay, we draw the line OT. This line OT. As per the procedure mentioned, first thing is we have to draw this polar plot. We already drawn the crossover frequency omega PC. We determined 2.24. Understand? Corresponding magnitude at this point, at this frequency is around 30.3. Okay. Now this we have to draw a point, touching point, this tangent. So this angle we have to draw, this theta, M is given. So in the problem, you see M is given. What is M? 2. So the M will be equal to 2. Okay, so for M equal to 2, for M equal to 2, sine theta equal to 1 by M. So theta equal to sine inverse of 1 by 2. So sine inverse of 1 by 2, theta equal to 30 degree. Okay. So we have to now draw a line OT for an angle of 30 degree. So you have to draw 30 degree. Take 30 degree, draw the line OT. Okay, after drawing this line, we have to draw the M circle. Okay, so OT at an angle of 30 degree at negative real axis. A circle is drawn with the center on the negative real axis and the tangent to both the central. You have to draw a draw a circle so that it touches the point on the C on the line OT. Okay, center of the circle OT. So tangent both polar plot and the line OT. Note that M circle value is more than 1. So more than 1 is definitely on the left of her. So here the given value is M equal to 2. So M equal to 2 is greater than 1. So the circle lie on the left of the M equal to 1 line. So M equal to 1 line is where? So M is equal to 1 line is at 0.5. It is going at the 0.5 magnitude of. So this point, this is M equal to 1. So it lies on the left side of the M equal to 1 line. So this value is corresponding X value is minus 1 by 2. Understand? So the circle will be lie on the left side of the M equal to 1 line. Understand or not? So okay. So this is the required graph, required M circle along with the polar plot. Then how to calculate the tangent and the gain adjustment value. Okay, the circle makes tangent to the line. The circle okay makes tangent to line OT at a point C. Okay, so from C draw a perpendicular line to CB. As usual, you follow the procedure. So draw a line from the point C. From C, draw CB, line CB perpendicular to negative real axis. Okay, we already calculate with omega is equal to 2.24. The length. What is the length? Calculate length. Okay. Okay. The measures, then measure length OB. Okay. Measure the length OK, which is OK. You see here, OK. The length OK is measured. Okay. Then the length OB is approximately calculated as what is the length of OB? Okay. So with omega p is equal, the length OK is found. Then measure OB. Okay, the line B is perpendicular to the point C. Okay, in this case, in this problem, the OB is nothing but 1 by K. Okay, K equal to 1 by OB. So in this problem, OB is found as 0.033. Okay. So what is our gain K? The gain K is 1 by OB, which is 30.33. Okay, 30.33. So now the intersection of the polar plot with the constant M circle provides the value of M for particular value of frequency. Okay. So the intersection Okay, intersection of the polar plot. The polar plot and the M circle. M circle provides the value of M, provide value of M, okay, for particular frequency, okay, particular value of frequency. When the M circle is a tangent to the polar plot, when M circle, when the M circle is tangent to the polar plot, புரியுதா இல்லைங்களா? Plot, the value of M is the resonant frequency. The value of corresponding frequency called resonant frequency. The value corresponding magnitude is resonant peak. Okay, resonant peak. Okay, whose value is resonant. The value of M is the resonant peak value, whose frequency is omega r. The magnitude is maximum resonant peak. Okay, MR. Understand that? The corresponding frequency is omega r. Okay, omega r. You see here, the corresponding this frequency is omega r. The magnitude is called resonant peak. The corresponding resonant peak. Understand? Resonant peak. So this is the procedure to find the resonant value and the gain value. So the gain K equal to 1 by OB, right? So why it is 1 by OB? You see here, why the K is 1 by OB? 1 is the assumed value, OB is the length, the magnitude obtained. This is the OB. This is the OB value. Understand? So the OB, what is the formula you see here? The formula to find the K, the gain, adjustment of the gain, K equal to assumed value of gain divided by length of OB. So OB is 0.0333. So 0.0333. So what is the desired gain for the given M circle M value 2? The gain is 30.33. So this is the answer. Understand? Thank you very much, my dear student aspirants. Please recommend our channel to subscribe your friends. Thank you very much. Thank you.